everyone. Welcome to On the Mat with Marita. Today we're outside at Millennium Park. Let's begin again in Tadasana pose. Just standing with the feet about hip width apart. Elongating the spine, reaching the crown of the head up towards the ceiling or sky. And just start to take some deep breaths in and out through the nose. Remembering to imagine like you're breathing in through a straw on your inhales and slightly constricting the throat on your exhales. This is known as the Ujjayi breath or victorious breath. And it helps us to send that life force energy or prana throughout the body. So today we'll start by loosening up any tightness or tension in the body. We'll just start with some gentle shoulder rolls backwards to start. Smooth and rhythmic circles. Maybe matching the movement with your breath. And then reverse direction. And let the shoulders relax. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And now we'll loosen up the head and the neck, and we'll start to do some imaginary circles with the nose. Smooth and steady circles with the nose and the head. Loosening up the cervical spine. And switch directions. And then bring the head to a neutral position. And again, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then we'll start to make fists with the hands and then release and stretch the fingers wide and long. And squeeze and elongate the fingers, allowing the circulation to flow to the fingertips, constricting and then releasing. And once more. And then you can relax the fingers and move into some wrist circles or rotations. Again, bringing that attention back to your Ujjayi breath. And switch directions. And then we'll start to shake out the fingers and the wrists, and then involve the arms a little bit, and relax the hands, the arms. Inhale through the nose, and exhale through the nose. And then we'll interlace the fingers and press through the knuckles forward and up overhead. Take a deep breath in. And a deep breath out. And keeping your hips nice and still, just tilting to one side. Inhale up and exhale over to the other side. You don't have to go super far. Just start to bring some space into the side body. into the ribs. And on your next inhale, reach the arms up one more time, keeping the shoulders down away from the ears. And then exhale, release the hands down by your sides. Now we'll do a few sun breaths. We'll inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale the arms down by the sides. Good, 2 more just like that. Inhale up. And exhale down. Good, 1 more time. Inhale up. And exhale, float the hands down by your sides. And again, start to breathe in and out through the nose with that ujjayi breath. And just notice how you feel. Maybe you start to softly flutter the eyes open, gazing down at the floor. And bring your hands into Anjali Mudra, or heart center, the sign of gratitude. And bringing the big toes together, the heels slightly apart, we'll sink it down into Utkatasana, chair pose. And you can take it quite far down if you really want to build some strength, or you can stay up a little higher to make it easier, whatever feels best for you in this moment. Squeezing the knees together and tucking the bum under slightly. Let's reach the arms up and forward now. And we'll frame the face with the biceps. Inhale to come a little bit higher if your legs are getting tired. And then maybe bring those hands together and gaze through the thumbs. Ujjayi breaths. In and out through the nose if you can. And then bring the hands down through heart center. And then we'll bend the knees deeply, swing the hands back behind us, and reach the crown of the head forward. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Draw the hands together. And exhale, sweep the arms back and behind you, reaching the crown of the head forward. Good. Inhale, bring the hands into heart center. And let's take those legs wide apart now and sink it down into a little squat. And again, option here to come nice and low or to stay up higher to make it easier. And then from here, we'll drop the hands to the knees and we'll start to do a few little twists through the spine. Inhaling as you drop one shoulder and gaze over the other. And exhaling to come through center. Inhale through the other side. And exhale to switch. Seeing if you can keep those arms nice and straight. Good, we'll go one more time each way. And sorry, I think I said 2. Inhale as you gaze over your shoulder, but we want to inhale through center and then exhale to twist. Do it one more time with me. Inhale through center and exhale to twist. Beautiful, and then we'll come back through center. Draw those feet in a little bit closer, shake it out a little bit. Maybe you can feel those legs. And then let's make our way into crescent lunge or high lunge. So we'll take the feet nice and far apart. And again, we'll sink down as far as feels comfortable. And just pay attention, see if that front knee, if you can keep it over your front ankle. Good, spread the fingers nice and wide and relax the shoulders down your back. Feel free to always come up a little bit higher, or even just float in between that higher and lower position. Drawing the back right hip a little bit more forward That is if you have your right foot back. Good, one more time, or one more breath here. And exhale, float the hands down, step those feet together and shake it out a little. All right, let's take the other foot forward and again, separate those legs nice and wide. We'll come up on the back tiptoes. And if you're having trouble balancing here too, you can turn that front toe slightly inward and that will help. So in this position, I suggest keeping your eyes open to start. But if you find that you want some more challenge, this is too easy, then try closing your eyes. And that will make the balancing a lot harder. So again, maybe keeping the leg really bent at the front or straight or alternating. Good, one more breath here. And then exhale, float the hands down, step to the feet together and shake it out. All right, let's again reposition those feet hip width apart, come into Tadasana mountain pose. Connect with your Ujjayi breath. And just take a moment here of constructive rest. Every few poses, it's a good idea to just take a moment, whether it's in Tadasana or Shavasana, on your back, lying down, to just notice how your body feels after those few poses. Now let's inhale, sweep the arms up, gathering lots of energy. And exhale, sweep the arms down, big swan dive forward. And then you can bend the knees as much as you need to here. Maybe even cross the arms. And let your head be heavy. Swaying a little side to side if that feels good. Inhaling nice and full belly breaths. And coming back to center, you can relax the hands down and start to walk the hands up your shins into halfway lift. Drawing the shoulders down away from your ears. And pressing that crown of the head forward once again. Exhale to fold and inhale, sweep the arms up, gathering energy. Exhale, swan dive forward. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Once more, inhale, sweep up, look up. And exhale, swan dive forward. These are called sun breaths. Inhale, halfway lift. And exhale, fold. Good. This time we're going to inhale, sweep the arms up. And exhale, draw the hands down through heart center. Flutter the eyes open and step those feet apart. Once again, coming down into a little sumo squat. And when you're here, see if you can line up the knees over the ankles and kind of press the knees back behind you. And then we're going to open up the arms here into goddess pose. So let's spread the fingers nice and wide. See if you can keep the elbows up by the shoulders. And building strength here in through the legs. Good. See if you can now, while you're pressing the knees backwards, draw the hips a little more forward. And come back to that Ujjayi breath. Good. Exhale, float the hands down to your knees, and then turn those toes to point forward and start to drop your hands down to the ground. Feel free to bend one knee and then the other. Getting comfortable here in this wide-legged forward fold. Good, and if you have a block at home, you're welcome to hold a block with your hands to make it a little bit higher, or bend those knees deeply. Let's plant the right hand right in the center of the body, and without moving the hips, turn that left arm up towards the sky or the ceiling, and maybe even bring your gaze up as well. Looking through the middle finger if you can. And then you can take your left hand to the small of your back. And remember, try not to force any poses. Find that spot or that position that you can hold and keep a smooth, steady breath. And exhale, float the left hand down. Shift the right hand out of the way and make that left hand go right in the center of your body. And then getting nice and strong through the left hand, reach the right arm up towards the sky or the ceiling, and really try to separate those shoulders apart as much as you can. Keeping that smooth, steady breath. And then take the hand to the small of your back. Good, and exhale, plant that hand. Good, now coming up onto tented fingers, let's shift our weight all the way into that right foot. Or take our hands all the way to the right, and then pressing the knife side edge of our foot down towards the ground or the floor as much as you can. Good, lift your head and your chest up now. Beautiful, maybe feeling a little stretch in through the inner thigh, a little or a big stretch. And then option here to turn the heel or turn the toe and point it upwards. Just notice the change if you feel anything different. Good, say one more breath here. And even you can try to get up nice and high on that tiptoe on the right foot for a second before we switch sides. Stretching out through the ball of the foot and the toes, and then release that heel, that right heel down a little bit. And start to walk your way all the way over to the left side. Woo, crack. And as you are here to begin with, try to press the knife side edge of your foot a little bit down. Maybe this side feels harder than the other. And then option to turn that right foot, the right toes up. And actually, I forgot to show one more thing you could do here. Try to get really light in the fingertips, nice and long through the spine. And maybe you even try to bring those hands up and balance here. This is another fun way to do this pose. Just an option, otherwise keep those fingertips down. And then same thing on this side, let's lift that left heel, stretching through the ball of the foot and the toes. And then release that heel down and walk the hands through center. Reposition those feet if you need to. Bend the knees slightly, and let's inhale, sweep the arms up overhead, and exhale, float the hands down. Coming into little circles here, moving with the breath. Inhale up, and exhale around. Inhaling up, and exhaling down. And the other way, inhale up, and exhale down. Inhale up, and exhale down. And once you come down, you can place your fingertips on the ground, shift the feet together, and tuck your chin, rounding your back. We're gonna do a nice slow roll up here. So taking several breaths to roll up as slow as you can, one vertebrae at a time. Notice your breath as you come up. Think about stacking the spine rolling the shoulders down at the top. And once your head comes up, we'll take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. And then we're going to roll down the same way. So we're going to tuck the chin and then slowly start to roll the shoulders forward and round to the back. Again, moving down over the course of several breaths. You can bend your knees. And at the bottom, just hang here. Breathing in through the nose and out through the nose. And then fluttering the eyes open, we'll walk those hands forward a little bit and we'll come into a seated position. We'll come into seated Sukhasana, easy pose. So crossing the legs, if you have a block, I would suggest sitting on a block just to lift your hips up a little bit. And we'll place the hands on the knees. Let's take the left hand behind us and the right hand to the left knee and pressing into those back fingertips on the ground. Inhale to lengthen the spine and exhale to twist. Inhale to come through center and exhale to twist the other way. Good, coming back through center. Let's bring the hands into heart center or Anjali Mudra. And take a moment to think of a few things here that you're really grateful for today. And dropping the head to the thumbs. I want to thank you so much for coming today and for sharing your energy. Be proud of yourself for taking this time for you. I hope you can take this sense of peace and relaxation with you throughout the rest of your day. Namaste.